Hey guys, this is another 21 questions to a Nigerian woman. 21 questions to a Nigerian woman about marriage, and this is Joan, our specimen for the day. Alright, so let's go. How will you know when you're ready to get married?
Oh, that's a bit serious. Okay. I think in this present day, certain things are very important before you get married. Of course, like your maturity, emotionally, spiritually, financially, intellectually as well. I think those are very important things for you to check for yourself and the person you're getting married to as well, to know when both of you are ready to be married.
What typical Nigerian traditions will you deviate from in your marriage?
Calling my husband daddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let me be serious.
Nigerian thing.
Bruh, do you know how many homes I've been to? And when the moms are talking about their husbands, they're like, daddy is coming.
Yeah. You know, now that you mentioned that.
No, I don't like it. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Why am I calling my husband daddy?
That's so funny.
I mean,
and it's such a specific thing. You know what? Your mom is gonna watch this video.
Mommy, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I don't think I ever heard my mom call my dad that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, never.
Okay.
Never. But yeah.
That's such a specific thing. Oh my god.
There are other things though, like more serious stuff that I would definitely deviate from. Like thinking that I mean, I think for me it would more so have to do with raising the kids. And also being a lot more intentional. So I feel like a lot of people just get married and for them it's like, okay, now we're married, everybody, you lose yourself. It's only what, you know what I mean? Here, this is how it is. We have these kids, you stay at home, raise them. Like, it's great. I love, I really love it when I see people that have partners, you know, women choose to stay at home and take care of the kids and that's what they want. I really love it, and the husband that respects that, I have a lot of respect for the man too. But just assuming that things should be like this is how it's going to be without really consulting, you know, the other person. Yeah. I think for me that's a no. Like there are homes where who knows, I might end up being a stay-at-home mom, only God knows, but right now this is what I want to do. Like I want to work and raise my family. I want to still take care of them and do all of those things. So I want to at least have the choice to do that. I hope. Be with someone that values my choices.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one for sure. What's the worst piece of advice you've ever heard about marriage? I mean, I know you're not married, but like, you know, if you were to just be like, oh, that doesn't sound like great advice for married people. Like, or it doesn't seem like it would be helpful.
As a woman, when you marry your husband and things go wrong financially, you have to give him your money to pay for everything.
Empty your whole salary into his account.
So that your children will not see that mommy is the one paying for household things. I think it's pretty dumb. I do think there are a lot of women that are breadwinners, and I think a marriage can work.
Yeah, and
it
should
should work.
Problem.
And you as a man, you should be, I feel like you should earn bragging rights for, like, brag about it. If your woman is the one paying fees for whatever, like, be happy. Like, it's her money is your money.
Like in
your
general,
money is her money.
The family is doing better if
exactly,
we're both doing better.
Exactly.
Like,
so what does it matter? Like, who's making more? Or like, I feel like, no.
Yeah. You know what I thought you were going to say initially? Is, you know, those things that Peter Duce said that, you know, if your husband is going to cheat on you, put a condom back.
Oh,
he was like that. Yeah, this is his advice for married people.
Okay, can we redo this, please? Can we just scroll? I'd like to do a different one. Please ask me the question again.
Okay. What is something that what's the worst piece of advice you've ever heard about marriage?
Uncle Peter.
Okay.
Uncle Pete. You not try. Uncle Peter does shit like, he shouldn't have told us that. Like, my husband is going out and he has told me he's going to cheat. I should take a pack of condom like a loyal, humble wife.
So that he will
back, so that he will know that I truly love him.
You love him.
You know, knowing
you want
that
him to be protected.
Come on. You dip it. Does it sound sensible?
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think that's ridiculous advice. Like, just it's horrible.
What is something you think most people are worried they might lose if they get married? Money? Oh, really?
I think a lot of people are very worried, especially maybe it's just because of the part of the world we're in here. They're very worried about the fact that if they get married, maybe it's not the money, maybe it's the sense of self, like individuality that they're worried about. So now, like, your money isn't just your own. You can't just think about you only. Even making decisions, because to be fair, for me, that's one thing that has become very important to me. The fact that I can make decisions independently, financially and otherwise, very independent decisions. So I think maybe it's that, just a sense of self. But money is also part of it. Just knowing that you don't own your own money alone. No matter how much you make, whatever it is,
That's
you
true.
have to share what you're doing with someone.
And when you have children too, you
gotta cater for these kids.
You have to cater to them.
You can't just say, like what Michael Jordan, if them kids. Please take that out.
I'm leaving that in there. Okay. So, if you weren't Christian, would you still want to get married?
If I wasn't a Christian, I still want to get married.
Do you think you would still want to get married?
I think so. Because I think before I genuinely gave my life to Christ, I was a bit of a moralist. So I probably would have still wanted to get married.
What does that mean?
Like, for me, morals, just it felt like there was a very clear line between what is good and evil. Excuse me. And also just how things are and how things should be. It was just, maybe saying moralist is not the right word, I don't know, but I can't think of anything else. But it just felt like, it's just, you get married anyways, right?
It's the thing to do.
Or maybe, I don't know, because when I think back to it, when I was a moralist, I didn't really like the idea of marriage. Like, growing up, I didn't like it because of the things I had seen, but I think I understood why people got married. So it just felt like what people would do. So maybe, I don't know, am I answering this question?
I don't even remember the question.
What is the question?
No, I think you actually answered it really well before I asked the question. What is moralist? And you started trying to explain to it, but you did answer the question.
What was the question again? Before I became a Christian.
If you weren't Christian, do you think you would still want to get married?
Yeah, I think I would. I mean, as of right now, yes. If I wasn't a Christian, but I still experienced some of the things I'd experienced in life, I think I'd still want to be married.
What typical Nigerian traditions would you want to preserve in your marriage, or like keep in your marriage?
Not gonna lie, I think you know this about me. I like to cook. I like to clean. But you know what? Now I have an answer for the other one. Basically, I want to do things with my husband. Like, in my household, I want to do things with him. Like, it won't be that it's just only one person doing one thing. Like the days when he's at home and he has the time and I'm at home as well and we have the time, let's clean together, let's do things together. I like that. I don't think I've really seen that a lot in a lot of Nigerian homes. But something else I'd like to preserve is, serving my husband. I think a lot of Nigerian women, more than the present day men actually speak of, is how Nigerian women actually serve their families. It's very admirable to me. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing that you want to serve your family at all. Matter of fact, I think it's beautiful. It's only terrible when your partner doesn't want to serve you back or serve the family as well. But I've seen a lot of Nigerian women that have served their households, served their husbands. I think it's beautiful. And what does the Bible say in Ephesians? It talks about how we should serve one another, like husband and wife should serve one another. And I think also by doing that, obviously they're serving their family as well. So I'd like to preserve that. I feel like in this present day, like, we like to shade women that want to do those type of things, only because in the past there's been a lot of cases where women have given themselves to their families, to their homes, to service to them, and then it backfires when the man doesn't love you, he doesn't respect you.
Abuse.
Exactly, it's been abused. That's what it is. So much abuse has come out of it. So now when you think of a woman being a stay-home mom, you say, oh, why do you want to do that to yourself? Like, that's still a beautiful thing with the right person in the right place.
Person, as far as it's her choice,
really
she's
beautiful.
not being forced or coerced
Yeah.
because this is what you should do as a woman. Like,
And I'm not saying that because you're in serving your family, you can still be working. You can still be doing those things that you want.
yeah.
But like just serving your family. You know,
Yeah.
I like the idea of my husband coming home. You know, if I say I came home from work before him, and I have the time and everything, I cook and I serve him. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, because I like to serve you guys too. Even
I
when you
know,
come to
I know.
work.
Like that's just a big thing. Like
Yeah.
just cooking and just serving people.
Yeah.
For some reason, it gives you so much joy.
It does. Eat my food. Tell me what it's like.
But I just remember that thing you sent me of like that meme where it's like, I can't believe my kids are gonna come home from school expecting a full meal on the table. Like, what do you mean? What's for dinner, mom? Girl, I don't know.
I was like, that's just.
I was just gonna eat some chips. Why are you asking me what's for dinner?
Hey, I was just gonna have cereal, but
yes,
hey,
like,
what do you guys want? Or is it the meme of the one that said, so my mother-in-law, like meets my mother-in-law when she comes home and she's asking for food. Mama, you eat Cocoa Pops, so. I was like, the internet is wild. We want milk.
I can't stand the internet, man. Would you ever propose to a man?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Should I give the simple answer?
Wait,
Or should I get serious?
So you wouldn't?
Oh, hell no.
Well, what if it's the love of your life and you're not proposed?
Well, God bless him. God bless him.
And you want to, take charge,
So I won't propose to a man if I have to be honest. Will I have the conversation with you? Yes. But no, I won't propose to a man. Like, if you don't want to put a ring on it, that's alright, honey. You can keep it moving. I don't believe there's one man for one woman. This is just my personal belief about, partnering up with someone. So if you're not the one, obviously if you don't propose to me, it's alright.
Yeah.
We could be pushing.
It's just like, yeah.
There's probably,
there's somebody else.
there's somebody else that could
Fair
probably marry
that
me.
want you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But no, I won't. I will
Okay.
not. I will do no such thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think you'll be happy if you don't get married?